Here we go. All right, welcome to Perfecting Your Pitch. Here with the Purpose Collective. My name is Vanika Lewis, the founder of Pretty in Purpose and coach for the Purpose Collective. So today I decided to present on perfecting your pitch because I've seen that there is such a great opportunity for business owners to grow in this area with the opportunities that are available today. So what I'm going to walk through is understanding what a pitch is and give you tools and equip you with some information to make sure that you are positioned to perfect your pitch. All right. So what is a pitch? A pitch is essentially a business plan that one presents verbally to potential investors or customers. A lot of people think that a pitch only happens kind of in a boardroom. When we think about it, it's people up there, with their cute little portfolio in front of a group of business people at the oval table in the special conference room, right? But that's not what it is. The definition of a pitch really is to be able to present your business plan in front of potential investors or customers. So, when is a pitch presented? It can happen in a conference room, but it can also happen on a conference call. Now it's going to be Zoom, right? In this pandemic. It can be via an email, it can be on a social media post. It can be whenever the opportunity presents. And dare I say, you can even pitch yourself in the DMs because it does go down in the DMs and not always in a bad way, right? So whenever the opportunity presents itself for you to be positioned in front of an investor or a new customer, that's your opportunity to pitch. It does not matter in what format it takes place. Okay. So there's a lot of myths around a pitch, and I want to dispel some of those. So, does a pitch require a formal presentation like what I have now? Does it require a written document, or does it require handouts? The answer is no, straight up. No, you ain't got to have all of that to have a good pitch. You do not have to have those things. So, what does a pitch then actually require? It requires awareness that you know your audience. So you need to be mindful of who you're in front of, right? So we talked about all the different ways where a pitch can take place. So if you're pitching yourself in a DM, who are you DMing? Do you know that person? Is it just a general person in the neighborhood, somebody that you met in the street somewhere? Is it someone, another person's page that you've been following for a period of time, where maybe they're another influencer and you're trying to get your service or your product in their hand? Is it another business owner? Is it an investor who their business is investing and gaining return on other business owners? So you just want to know your audience. You have to know who you're speaking to. I'll use this, we code switch sometimes, right? So when we go to work in a 9 to 5 sometimes, or if we're in that corporate Oval Office setting, we adjust our communication style to make sure that we're professional and that we're received in that environment. But when we're sitting and talking with friends, our tone change, the words we use change. So think about that when you're considering who you're pitching to. Am I going to be able to communicate in a way that they understand and that they can receive me? Okay. You need to have clarity, timeliness, and confidence. And I went a little bit ahead, but I want to break each of these things down. So I talked a little bit already about awareness, but a couple of things I didn't touch on is, what is their budget, right? So again, awareness. Who am I talking to? Am I talking in a way that they understand? Who is this person? Now, why is knowing their budget important? Because you should, within your business, have multiple tiers of items or products or services that are available, right? So generally, a good business structure offers what we call maybe a freebie that entices that person to make them connect with you. It will provide a low ticket offer, that's something that's very inexpensive, but that still has value. You may have an intermediate item, which is not really expensive, but it's not a low ticket offer. It's something that shows you that that person is a little more committed or interested in investing in you. And then you have a high ticket offer. From an investor perspective, you may want to know, how much do they have to invest? How many people are they working with? And this is important because if I'm in, let's say, a room where I'm talking to single mothers, I'm going to use that as an example. I'm talking to single mothers who are not yet business professionals. I know that they dollar is stretched tight. They're trying to take care of their kids. They have bills to pay. So me trying to pitch them a product that's several hundred or several $1,000s, that's not going to work. It's out of their budget, right? So the best thing I'm going to do is maybe offer them my freebie to get them started, or pitch to them my low ticket offer, something that still can give them value, but it's within their budget. Okay. If I'm talking to polished professionals that have been in their career field for a longer period of time, they may be insulted by me offering them a freebie or a low ticket offer, because they already have the mindset of understanding that value costs. So I'm going to want to come to them at minimum with my medium or high ticket offer. From an investor perspective, if you're pitching yourself to an investor, you want to know how much money they have to offer and how many clients they're working with. Why? Because investors really serve as in two roles. They serve from a perspective of pushing cash flow into your business to help you grow in a place where they can get a return on their investment. But also, many of them have a lot of knowledge within the industry that they can help you with. But if an investor, I love like Shark Tank, right? Many of them will ask those who are pitching what structure they have in their business. They'll say, do you have somebody committed to your business full time? Do you have somebody committed to marketing? And if that pitcher says no, that investor will say, I can't take you on right now because I don't have the time to give your business that you will need in order to become successful with where I am, right? So if you know that they don't have a lot of time to offer, you know, you're just coming to them to say, hey, I need a few bucks for you to invest in my business, right? You also want to know how much they're bringing to the table. So if they say they're looking for 10 businesses to cash flow $1,000 into, when you're pitching to them, you want to make sure that whatever you're pitching to them is within that $1,000 range, and that you can speak to how you'll be able to take that $1,000 and flip it to 5 or 10. So knowing your audience and understanding what their budget is going to be really important, because you need to cater your pitch to them. All right. So know who you're speaking to, what their budget is, and if it's an investor or a customer. Okay. So awareness is key. The next thing you want to have is clarity within your pitch. Clarity. What are you offering? When I come to them, what am I offering them? Right? Even from an investment perspective and not just a customer perspective, though they're giving something to you, you have to be able to speak to what you're giving back to them. So, what exactly are you offering? When is it available? Timelines are really important, not just for executives and investors, but it could be that single mom. That single mom buying something from you, her money is tight and she's giving her dollars to you. She wants to know, when am I going to get it? When is it going to come to me? That can look like if it's a e-product, am I going to be able to download it right away? Does it come to me immediately? Do you have to send me an email? If it's a product that's being shipped, what is the shipping time? What is the production time? These are questions that people have, and you want to be able to speak to that. All right. And when can they follow up? So, what this looks like is, if it's a customer and I'm pitching something to you, hey, you should get this product, you should purchase this service, it's going to really help you, it's going to really bless you. Okay. When can they get it? How are they following up with you? Do you think they just automatically know how to reach you? No, right? You have to be ready and prepared to provide that information to them. So they have to know exactly what you're offering, they have to know when it's available, and they have to know when they can actually follow up, when and where they can follow up with you. So you need to be very, very clear when you're pitching. Take away as many questions as possible up front. All right. Timeliness is crucial. If you don't have timeliness, it will literally kill your business. It will kill your business. Right. And excuse these bullets, I'll correct this. Timeliness again is what is the actual turnaround time? When are you available to them? Okay. How can they reach you? If it's a service, when can they book that service with you? When is your schedule gonna open up? When are you gonna be accepting new clients? If it's a new product that you're pitching, when is that new product going to be available? If it's a book that you're launching, when will that book be released? Okay. If it's an investor that you're pitching to and you're talking about timeliness, right? When will you be able to make yourself available for them to see the product, to see the service once they say, yes, I'm interested and I want to work with you? If you're telling them that if they give you $1,000 and you could flip that $1,000 to 5, how long is that going to take you based upon your business projections? When we talk timeliness, that's what we're speaking of, and that's what's important. The next piece is confidence. You have to be confident in your pitch. You have to speak with a smile. This sounds really crazy, but even now, right? So I'm going to give you 2 examples here. Hi, my name is Vanika. Hi, my name is Vanika. Your pitch actually changes when you speak with a smile. It really does. So that's just something little to consider. But your tone, especially in today's environment, is going to be really important. In-person meetings are great because they can see your body language. They can actually feel your energy. But a lot of that is taken away when you're doing virtual on something like this, a Zoom, or if it's a call, right? And we aren't going to even talk about email because that leaves them room to interpret how they want to. So when you have a chance to use verbal, make sure you add extra to it. If you're on a call, make sure that you're using body language as much as possible to show them that you're confident. Okay. In an email, if you don't have that opportunity, you can use keywords like, I'm so excited. I can't wait to see or to share with you what I bring to the table. I know that this product or this service will change your life. I know Shani's on here with food. I know that my seasonings are going to awaken your taste buds. You don't even realize that they're dead, but wait till you get my seasonings in your food. People want to know that you're confident about what you have. Be prepared for questions. So if you give a great pitch and then somebody comes with a question and you're like, I don't know. You've just killed all the work that you've done up front, right? So be prepared for questions. And if you're really good, you think about all of the potential questions in advance and you build that into your pitch so that they don't have a whole lot of questions at the end. And lastly, have your systems and contact info in order. This is an immediate follow-up, right? You do not want them to say, well, how can I get in contact with you? One moment, hold on, let me see. No, you want to clearly be able to give them immediate follow-up steps, So, really quickly, the other thing I want you to understand is you should have multiple variations of your pitch. And I'm just going to stop sharing my screen for a moment. You should have multiple variations of your pitch. Okay. I got Demetria on my screen. Now it's shining. There we go. All right. Multiple variations of your pitch. So what that looks like is you understand based upon your business that at any given time, you could be positioned in front of multiple people in multiple different spaces or ways. And so this goes to the point of timeliness again, right? So a lot of people speak to something called an elevator pitch, meaning you know how to present your business or your offer in 2 minutes or less. And sometimes you don't even have 2 minutes, right? So you may want to really think about, if I have to pitch my business on the fly, right? And I only had 1 minute to present it, what does that look like? If I have to pitch my business on the fly and I have 5 minutes, what does that look like? If I'm invited to a conference setting to pitch my business and they've given me 20 minutes, what does that look like? You have to have multiple variations of your pitch ready to go, right? And you need to own it, internalize it, perfect it to where you can do it without having to think too hard about it at any given moment, because you never know when an opportunity is going to present itself. And that feeds your confidence as well, because when you know your pitch and you know it in multiple variations, regardless of the scenario that's presented, you can confidently speak to it without having to think too hard. So what that can look like, I'm going to give you an example of a pitch to a customer really quickly. And I'm going to give you an example of a pitch to a potential investor. Okay. So let's say my business is, I'll do the coaching business. How about that? I'll do the coaching business. So for a potential customer, right? Let's give, we can use actually this coaching program, for example. So I have 30 seconds, 60 seconds, right? Hi, my name is Vanika, also known as the Purpose Pusher. I'm the founder of the Purpose Collective, a group where women pursuing purpose and business excellence come together on a regular basis to encourage each other and to be equipped with tools that can help them grow in their business. I know that you should sign up for the Purpose Collective because you need the tools that I have for you to take your business to the next level. Doing business on your own and trying to figure it all out without a community is stressful. It burns you out and it limits your ability to learn from other people. So when you have a group that you could do business with, they'll help motivate you, push you to the next level, and also share their wins and losses with you in ways that you may not have experienced or been exposed to. So for a low monthly fee, you can get access into a business community of other like-minded, beautiful, amazing women that will change your life. Although it's a monthly fee, it's better that you pay that now versus doing this journey alone a year from now and realizing that you've missed the opportunity to build excellent relationships and to grow your business, right? It's real 60 seconds. Now to an investor, what this could look like is, hi, my name is Vanika Lewis. I'm the founder and owner of the Purpose Collective, a group of coaching women who are pursuing their purpose through the avenue of founding and launching successful businesses. Today, I really would like the opportunity for you to be able to invest into the Purpose Collective, because I know the power of small businesses within the community. Small businesses are the life of a community. When small businesses die, communities die. And today, when you invest in the Purpose Collective, you're investing into the life of the local community. With the money that you make available to me, I'll be able to open up 4 slots for women over the next 6 months to get free coaching services. You are transforming their personal lives and you're helping to transform this city. I hope that you'll consider this offer, right? 2 different perspectives, 2 different groups, both quick and brief. Now, the only other thing that would change is the contact information that I give them and how they follow up with me. So if it's a customer, the first place I want to send them is to my website where they can purchase the services, right? I may also ask them to follow up with me on social media. If it's an investor I'm talking to, I want to give them my email and my phone number. I'm not sending them to my website. If they ask for the website so that they can check things out, I'll make that available. But they should have a direct point of contact. A customer, you should be able to send directly to your website. All right.